to Intuitive Tuesdays with Elizabeth Maria. My name is Elizabeth Maria and my business is Elizabeth Maria Unlimited. I offer writing services, holistic health advocacy, and intuitive guidance. Today is Tuesday, December 26th. Today is the day of the last full moon of 2023. Right, guys? This is a full moon in Cancer this evening. So full moons are all about, everything has come to this culmination of awareness, right? It is a wonderful time to set your intentions for the manifestations of the future. And what better way, to do that while reflecting towards the end of this year, right? So harness in that energy of the full moon, go within, clear out any of those shadow traits that are still, possibly vibrating or whatever. And get centered today. Right now we are listening to, hold on one second, let me pull this up. We are now listening to an 888 hertz sound healing vibration for receiving infinite abundance. How beautiful. So I wanted to just talk briefly about kind of three main themes of the full moon in general, and what we can kind of expect from this full moon, or some refer to this moon as the cold moon in December, what we can expect throughout the evening and as the energies flow through us. And so, as most of you guys probably know, full moon it's a very intense time, right? Energetically, it can be a time for really a lot of these shadow traits coming to the surface to be healed. And so this is a time for you to be gentle with yourself if you are someone who is navigating some of the more difficult aspects of that full moon energy. It can be, a deeply intuitive time for you to go within again, to either discover, that shadow side. If you have not started doing that shadow side work, then allow this time of reflection to really go in and, seek those places that may still be, hidden from view, right? There may be some fears or some grief or, just some deep-seated energy that's simmering, that's really wanting to come up. And the light of this full moon will illuminate this energy. And in order for us to heal, we have to be able to see it, right? And so to harness the energy of this full moon by going within, ask your guides to show you what it is you need to see to release, right? Release it into 2023 so you don't have to carry that shit into 2024, right? And so be gentle with yourself today as these full moon energies are, coming up through our system. Again, remember that this is a good time to go within, see what still needs to be released. This is a good time to, put your awareness on some of the shadow work that maybe you've been putting on the back burner, especially during the holidays and everything, hunker down, pull out that journal, do some of that inner work today, right? And then 3, you can release that energy of what no longer serves to make way for the energy that is coming in to guide you to that wonderful life that you're cultivating. And so that is just a little bit about the full moon today. And I'm going to turn this down just a little bit. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but I certainly can. And I am I'm just going to go straight into our energy reading today, guys. And so, hey, Max, yay, I'm so glad you made it. And I actually am not using the halo that I got. I just am still doing old school. I couldn't get through all of the directions and stuff. You had to do it inch by inch, step by step. It is all, so about that for me anyways on this journey. And so, I come to you guys every week to do a energy reading. And I was actually talking to one of my spiritual besties earlier today, and we were talking about just energy healing in general. And for me, when we're doing an energy reading, or when I'm doing an energy reading or tapping into, the energy field that connects us all, do we need a material object to do that? No, we don't. All we need is, our body, mind, spirit connection. However, for me, someone who was really drawn to the tarot at a very young age, I was in middle school when I started using the tarot and learning about the energetic and symbolic connection that the cards held. And so now today I love, and then also, my background in academics and especially with English literature, learning about Joseph Campbell and the hero's journey. There's a lot of interwoven symbolism between the tarot and the hero's journey. And so it is a healing modality that has worked for me. Now, do you need it? Do you need cards to be able to guide you? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But for me, it is a fun way and an insightful way for me to look at the energy that is surrounding us, that interwebbed connection, right? Look at that energy through a symbolic way. And so, thank you, Great Spirit. Thank you, Great Spirit. I'm feeling that. Ooh, I'm feeling that energy flow through me right now as soon as I pick up these cards. So, for those of you that are just tuning in, what I do for my energy reading, my weekly energy reading, is I'll pick 3 cards. The first card will be the energy that we're moving out of, or kind of are in, but moving out of. The second card is going to be where we're at presently, what's going on. And then this third card is going to bring us into the possibilities of the future based on our energetic connection, and will possibly contain some advice. So let's get started. Thank you, Great Spirit. I'm gonna just clear the energy. Let's get into it. And we've got 1, we've got 2, and thank you, Great Spirit. Thank you, Great Spirit. We have 3. So let's see. This is the part that I love right here. Let's see what we got. Okay, we got one of the most auspicious cards of the deck. Oh, wow. What is going on? Okay, let's see. So again, this is a symbolic way that we can interpret the energy. Take what resonates with you guys. If it doesn't, that's cool. I actually am going to go get my glasses real quick. But anyways, in the spiritual path that we're on, some modalities will resonate with you and some won't. It's totally cool. Whatever works for you is the path that you're supposed to be on. One of the main, I guess not main, but God, there's so many things that I've been learning during this spiritual journey, but really moving away from the idea of duality or this black and white thinking, like this is the way and this can't be the way, right? But instead of be curious about all different paths. Check it out. If you feel that energy resonance, then that's beautiful. Then keep on. That's how I really discovered sound healing, right? Movement, somatic movement meditation was all just staying curious and open to the different modalities as they were being presented to me, flowing into my life. Some of them I enjoyed. There's other modalities that really didn't work for me. For instance, within the divination realm, I've never really been drawn to working with the pendulum. Whereas, cards and also scrying has also been an area that I know that I'm working towards and have been doing some mirror work with affirmations and some mirror and water gazing as well. And then I actually have my crystal ball here that I've had for a long time, and she's been talking to me a good bit. And I'm just not where I guess I'm just not at a place yet where I'm ready to start doing that. But things come to you and we see what we're supposed to see when it's time. And the main thing, my God, is to trust the process. Trust the process. And it can be difficult sometimes. Which is why I really love the energy of the tarot, because it kind of, can sometimes help me trust the process, especially when we get a beautiful card like this. So our first card today, guys, is the 10 of Cups. This is beautiful. This is all about prosperity, joy, family, contentment. The 10 of Cups. This card is one of the most positive cards in the deck. Okay? It reveals the benefits of love, of security of family. It favors children. It's all about, succeeding in life, succeeding academically. If you see there's just a happy couple and the kids are playing around. And so, okay, so what I do is I start off by, looking at the book and the interpretation that I read out of the book, and then just intuitively whatever comes to me comes to me. So here it's saying in relationships, this is an emotional time, but in a positive way. So this is about the beginning of partnerships that are built on stability and trust, right? And so if you're not at the beginning of the relationship, then this is about, becoming a more rewarding and supporting couple. And this doesn't necessarily have to be a love partner, but just in relationships in general. Okay, different generations of a family may come together and put aside old disagreements. And especially right around Oh, the holidays. I've talked to several friends of mine today that are navigating some very dense energies within their relationships with family, right? I mean, and people are, maybe you're someone who flew home, or you're dealing with some types of family issues, but know that the Ten of Cups shows peace and harmony. It shows the coming together. So no, and I'll say that this is the energy that we're kind of moving through, right? It is the energy of what we're kind of, what we've been dealing with, and that makes sense over the holidays, especially. But also in relation with this full moon, right? It's like everything that we've been going through with, our relationships. This can be, again, family dynamics. This could be romantic relationships, and also with our career, right? That all of this stuff that we've been working through has really built us all up to this moment where all that stuff has come up to get healed in order for these beautiful, beautiful blessings to come through. Once again, the Ten of Cups is a wonderful indicator for prosperity. Okay, and this comes as a result of your work, the work that you have put in. Okay, now where are we in this moment? And this is another huge catalyst, powerful energy. Okay, we have the Tower. Wow. And so the Tower is also connected to the numerological link with the Chariot, right? So this is the energy of Mars. This is fire. This is, circumstances just coming and blowing through. And this is like the Dos Machina God moments where God just picks you up and places you in a new locale and says, okay, this is where you're gonna be. And you're kind of like, what happened? This is the Tower hits us with sudden change, the collapse of an ideal, a dream, an organization, a relationship, right? It is due to forces beyond your control. And today, with this full moon energy, what? So be gentle, guys, and just hold on for the ride. Because when the Tower comes, things are changing, okay? And you can either let go and go with that flow, or you can hang on and be drugged, basically, okay? So the Tower is all about, surrendering to that power and just allowing it to take you where it will, okay? Let's see. The upside of the Tower is its message of release. And again, perfect card. Just like let that shit go. Okay, we have that full moon tonight in Cancer, right? And so Cancer is a water sign, and so that's all about the flow, even though Cancer is also the crab. So you think about the armor that we put on, the shells that we hide behind, all that shit's getting lifted up to be released. So this is a card about release, right? These are the walls tumbling down, right? But in the midst of what may look like some pretty, crazy destruction, right? This is where everything becomes illuminated and you can rise above and see everything from that eagle eye view, and you can begin to cultivate that faith and that knowing, right, that God, the mountains are moving for you, not to you. Okay? It is about how you perceive the events that are happening, right? You can experience this flash of insight and begin to see things from a new perspective. And that totally makes sense with this being the end of the year. The full moon is illuminating what still needs to be released. We're in the midst of that tower. So this is all about abrupt change. So let me see, let me see. Wow, so that's huge. And I've gotten the tower a good bit lately with these readings, so I do know that something is a brewing, guys. Something is a brewing. So the next card we have, and so this is the energy that we are moving into. Okay, and so we have the Seven of Cups. And so, the Seven of Cups is, of course, it's also connected with that water, right? This is about opportunities, but also extremes and some confusion there. We can see, gosh, it looks like my glasses are a little crooked, but I'm just going to go with it and not worry about it. So I stepped on them the other day, guys, but they really helped me to see, so I'm just going to keep them on. And I know that was a significant little wink from the universe saying, focus on where you're going, and, you got to be able to see what you need to see, Elizabeth. Okay, so with the upright meaning of the Seven of Cups, choices and confusion, while the seven brings the potential for amazing opportunities. These options and offers might be, unsustainable. At present, it's not clear what is 100% feasible, what may be fantasy. So this is about you really beginning to look at all of these wonderful, beautiful options that you have, right? And just, allow Great Spirit, allow the flow of the universe to take you where it is you need to go. Okay? So how do you choose? You've got all these great options, right? And so basically what you need to do during this time, and it makes sense for especially the next week or so, really go in. Weigh your options. See what's available to you as you are moving forward on your journey, right? Lean into your instincts, to your emotions. Remember that emotions are energy in motion. And so they are an indicator. Emotions, as they flow through your body, will let you know if it's a kind of constrictive energy, then that means that there's some blockages happening, and maybe that isn't the path that you need to be on at this time, right? Whereas if an energy flows through you and you feel expansive, right, and it's just flowing through, then hey, man, that is, that seems like a nice, good path. I really feel that we have a tendency in, this material world to want to associate hard work, suffering, trying to do all this stuff, to make it happen is the way to go. But I have been learning through my spiritual journey and awakening that it is all about the simplicity and the flow. And so get into that flow state, guys. put yourself on some sound healing music, right? And really follow that still small voice, because you know the paths, right? And it's always good to have more options than less options, right? And so, the 7 is also about the visionary. And this is all about, new beautiful projects are, you're working on them right now, or they're coming into your reality, right? This is a time definitely to go into your dreams, however it is that Great Spirit connects with you. Some people it's more through dreams, some people through through meditation, you're getting downloads or whatever energy is coming through. Really lean into that energy to help you in your own intuition, cultivating that understanding within yourself to really know what your next steps are going to be in 2024. Hey, it's really, really, really cool, and it's an excellent reading, but it's just really cool to know that, we're guided, guys, we're guided. And, and the guidance that we're guided by is our own internal self is pretty cool. So, we don't have to worry about looking, on the exterior anymore. We don't have to, we got a direct connection. And, that really goes back to my discussion earlier about using the symbology of the tarot. We do have a direct connection. Oh, I just feel this. We have our guides, we have our our whole spirit troops like surrounding us. My mom used to joke and say that I had like a plethora of guardian angels, which I now know that she was not joking. She was correct. And, so lean into all those beautiful aspects of yourself during this time. Allow to release what still needs releasing. Ask your spirit guides to show you what you are ready to see. Ask them to really allow you to flow in the direction that feeds your heart. That feeds your heart and gives you that joy. That sense of peace and calm that, that at least I know this, little ladies. I mean, I searched for it on the exterior for so long. And then to find out that it's all about where I'm flowing, where I'm vibrating at on the interior. So we go within. We go within, and as we clear out and shift around those energy vibrations from within, we open our eyes, and it is amazing to see what has transformed in the exterior. Okay, so here is our angel message for today. Let me get there in the book, and I love using the cards. It's it's fun for me, and it's a fun energetic way to not only connect to my own guides, but to help be of connection to the collective with these energy readings. It brings me nothing but joy to get on here every week and connect with you guys in this meaningful kind of way. So let me get here. Okay, romances are coming. Hey, romance and connection. Angels of romance are swirling around your life at this time, ushering in positive, uplifting, and heartfelt experiences to remind you that love is real, guys. It's an energy vibration. And so allow yourself, right, to open up that heart chakra so you can receive the love that you are worthy of receiving, this beauty, this love, this true connection. It's important at this time. Okay, it's likely that your heart space is opening up, like I just said. And so any barriers or shields that have been in place are falling away, guys. I love it when the synchronicity works like this. So, all of this, the tower, right, with all of this, old debris, it's just like falling away, like the walls are coming tumbling down, and you're opening up your heart chakra to receive. If you find yourself scared or uptight about, and guys, this has been one of my biggest I won't say struggles, but challenges, during my awakening. I mean, I guess for all of us, it's relationships, because we are learning to be in relation with self and with others, right? So I always think of myself as like I'm my own ship, and I am in relationships with other people, if that makes sense, And so we've all been navigating these relationships. And, if you're someone who has been hurt, who has closed their heart to love, this is a time to know, right, that you're ready to open up, to receive that love, okay? It says that there's also something in your energy system that really needs this at this time. And so be gentle with yourself and allow yourself to open up to receive the love. Receive love from, the divine spirit. And in that way, receiving love to heal yourself, on the internal. And as you do that, you open up that heart chakra, and the love from, all of the beautiful, material realm, and all the things in this material realm are able to flow through to you. Okay? Your angels are guiding you to begin seeing yourself as loving and also deserving love. You deserve love. Know that you have so much goodness and light to offer others and the world. You are divine, my dears. You are divine. You are also being encouraged to know that the world wants to see you. This is your time to shine, right? And so the world wants you to share your gifts, guys. It's so beautiful. All of this is only possible with your permission. So why not give it now? Thank you, universe, for allowing me to open up and receive the gifts that you have bestowed on me. Thank you, universe. Thank you, Great Spirit. What a beautiful reading today, guys. Once again, my name is Elizabeth Maria. My business is Elizabeth Maria Unlimited. I offer writing services, whole food health advocacy, and intuitive guidance. If you're interested in learning more about me or any of my offerings, please check out my website. I'll post a link in the comments below. And so much love and light, guys. Until next week. Bye. Love you. Love you.